Hey everybody, this is Brendan from Festival Foods, out here with Tom Martin from Martin's Greenhouse in Graston, Minnesota. We're into the Minnesota growing season, and what we've wanted to do for you is to bring you to our farmers rather than have our farmers come into the stores. We'd like you to see what we have here at the greenhouse, and Tom will talk a little bit more about what exactly a hydroponic tomato is and what makes that different and why he values his product so much. So Tom, just tell us a little bit about hydroponic tomatoes.
Well, we've been doing this for a while, and it's an interesting business. But basically, what we're doing is soilless agriculture. We live in Minnesota. We can't grow tomatoes outside all year round. In here, we can. We obviously have enough heating and artificial lighting for the winter time. This time of the year, it's always cooling. But what we're doing basically is growing tomatoes in pots filled with a natural substance. It's horticultural perlite. Basically just the media, someplace for the roots to be. And we're mixing our fertilizers mixed into our water. So these plants get watered quite regularly, and that's how they get their fertilizer, which is a balanced program specifically for these tomato plants. Basically what that does for us is gives us big healthy fruit that can ripen on the vine, and because all the nutrients are there and available to the plant, we have a tomato that tastes like a tomato is supposed to taste. They're picked and packed here in central Minnesota, an hour north of you, and they're in the stores fresh. So we actually let them get red on the plant, and we pack them. My wife and I, my children, we all pack them, and I personally deliver them right to the stores. So you can't get much fresher than that. But it's kind of nice to be able to have that production all year long. Everybody likes a good tasting tomato, but in Minnesota you only got about a month and a half, maybe two if you're lucky, that you can pick tomatoes out of your garden. We're here to help you out the rest of the year.
We've been working with Tom for about 20 years now as a company. We're committed to him and his family in this operation. And he also grows our mini cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, English cucumbers. So could you just talk a little bit about the English cucumbers and mini cucumbers?
Well, the English cucumbers we started doing about 6 or 7 years ago, and nobody really knew what they were back then. There was a pretty tough sell. Now we can't hardly keep up. I mean, I personally feel like once you eat one of our English cucumbers, you don't want to eat any other cucumber. They're just fresh, they're crisp, they have a great shelf life, and they taste like a cucumber should. The mini cucumbers, we started doing them last year, and they've really caught on. They're great for snacking. People like to take them in their lunch. And oh my gosh, the flavor is just intense. It's what a cucumber is supposed to be. And because we pick them right away and they're either stretch wrapped, our cucumbers aren't waxed. So you don't have to peel them, you can just slice them up and eat them. Where a lot of your field cukes are always waxed, ours stay fresh because they're picked. We take them in and we stretch wrap them right away, and that's what keeps them fresh. Otherwise our mini cukes go into the bags, Ziploc bags, so you can take one out, close it back up for convenience. It works pretty good. They have a great shelf life. I mean, you can't do much better than that, I guess, in my opinion. It's the only cucumbers we'll ever eat.
So at Festival Foods, we're happy to work with local growers like Tom here. We're from Minnesota. Some places will use the term local loosely, and at Festival we stick to plain Minnesota. We don't move to North Dakota, South Dakota, and consider that local. So come in and buy some of Tom's product. He's very proud of it. We're proud of it. It's quality, and we want to see you come in and buy some. Thank you.